Hey guys, welcome back to Believe Butterflies Tarot. This message here is from my air sign collective. Just want to check in on your energy to see what it is that I can find to see if I can help you guys out with anything that is going on, okay? So for starters here, we have I don't react when people mention you. And I feel like I just put up a reading like this. It was like the same card. So I feel like this is a recent connection that you have been dealing with. We also have jackass and bad karma. So this is somebody who's kind of suppressing their emotions for you. They do feel like a jackass. They know they possibly did you wrong. They know that they're going through karma. They feel bad about it. They're in some sort of turmoil. And that's why they're trying to keep a brave face right now. Like, even when people mention your name, I feel like they feel it in the pits of their stomach. You know, y'all know how that go, right? Where like you see your ex or the name gets brought up and like everything just drops to the pit of your stomach. I feel like this is somebody that's feeling like that, you know, presently right now. It's like they're still trying to keep a brave face because they know they fucked up. Right? They know they were a clown in the situation. They know that they were playing games with you. And they do feel like, you know, they're a jackass, you know, especially if they lost out on a good catch or a good person. So bad karma, this is somebody who has to pay back their debt for doing you wrong. And if it's meant for them to feel like a jackass, then that's just meant for them to feel like a jackass, you know, and they know that they are. So yeah, the Six of Pentacles. So it's like, I don't react when people mention you. I feel like with the Six of Pentacles here, so it's like people wonder, like, what happened between the two of you? Could be dealing with the Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And they could post the blame on you, like, oh, it just didn't work out. You know, it was just this person doing this, doing that. But I feel like, again, with that brave face, they don't react when people mention you, because they know that they weren't the ones that were given to this. They know that they were the ones being greedy, that they were taken from this, that they weren't giving to you, that they were causing the injustice, that they were being very insecure with the connection, or, you know, just not being reciprocal with it, you know. So it's like they know that they fucked up. They know that they did with the Six of Pentacles. Like, all they had to do was give to the connection and balance it out. But if this person is, you know, a jackass with who they are, they could never give to it anyway. It's not who they are, you know. It's not their morals. They don't have that. They're just a mask wearer. They're a clown. They're, you know, a person that just casts illusions. The Hangman, see? They're recognizing something with the Hangman because you're not feeding into it anymore. You know, the Hangman, you're releasing it. Could be dealing with an Earth sign or a Pisces. You released it. You know, you're just like, I surrendered this. And maybe they thought that they could give you the bare minimum. Maybe they thought that you would, like, they could keep you in a period of uncertainty, or keep you stuck on them, or, you know, keep you in this energy of like idled energy. And you chose not to stay idle. You chose not to fall into whatever game or tricks that this person was giving you, the circus. You didn't fall into the circus. Like, who the hell do you think I am? Oh yeah, Temperance. Could be dealing with the Sagittarius. So karma is definitely hitting them hard, you know, because now they're feeling it, you know. They're feeling that they crossed your boundaries. They're feeling that they lack the focus, you know. They're feeling this disconnection between you and them, and all they had to do was be honest and open and, you know, receptive. Like, but they weren't. They just weren't trying to give, and that's just who they are. You know, somebody just wanted to be greedy. They weren't grateful for you being in their life. They weren't kind to you. They weren't trying to accomplish anything with you. This is a taker. So since they weren't moving under, you know, spiritual law, or under what the angels would have suggested, now they have to sit in being in balance. Now they have to sit in their own issues and their problems for themselves. Because I feel like you guys are just like, I see you now. You know, I see you now. And the Page of Pentacles. Could be dealing with the earth sign. I see you now with that Page of Pentacles. You're looking at somebody like, I see the lack of drive with you. I see your ego-based thinking. I see your recklessness. I see, you know, the breadcrumbing. I see that you weren't trying to really focus on us. Like, you're seeing everything. Okay? You're seeing everything. And I feel like you were like a good individual in this person's life, but again, jackass. They're a jackass. They shot themselves. You know, they shot themselves with this laziness and arrogance and the fool, and you're just free from them. It's like they almost didn't want you to get away, or they almost didn't want you to see the denial that they were trying to keep you in. You know, that hangman energy is like denial, stuck energy. And since you released it and you've been doing your own internal work, you know, to reflect around this situation that you were dealing with, you know, it's somebody's now seeing, you know, you listen to your intuition and you moved along, and they may still try to come back. Let's see. Oh, shucks. Let's see. Okay. Look, yeah, they'll try to come back and make it right with you, because now they feel left out in the cold after they made you feel that way, after they made you feel abandoned, after they, again, Seven of Swords is like somebody wanting to come back around and make amends with you after their sneaky ways and manipulations didn't work. Like, again, they thought they were just going to keep you bound, or bound to like their secretive ways in the darkness. Like, first of all, spirit is all over this thing for you. That's why the crows are showing up. You know, it's like your breadcrumbs were given to you around this person's antics and their tactics and what they were trying to get away with, you know, especially at night. Maybe this person came to you at night all the time, or they did a lot of movement at night, but it's like maybe they were just never home, like at night, and you call or you talk to them like, where you at? Oh, I'm out. And it's like at night, and it's like, what could you possibly be doing on a Monday at like 12 o'clock at night or 11 o'clock at night? Like, what are you really doing? You know, like anybody in their right mind, unless it's like, who does anything on a Monday, like in the AMs or like 12 o'clock at night? Like, it's a Monday. Like, don't you have to like go home and sleep? And like, again, but that's dishonesty right there, because that's just, man. Yeah, so I feel like spirit is, you know, screamed at you like you need to deal with this person at moderation and allow them to pay back their karma, because they are a very imbalanced energy. They could have addiction issues. It's not for everybody, but allow yourself to recover from this person and stay in a lot of your own clarity, because I feel like, again, you have some insight around whoever this is. All right, Five of Pentacles. Don't let it keep you down. Don't let it keep you down. Keep moving forward. Keep working hard. Know that you just have to put distance between you and someone. All right, Magician. Could be dealing with the Gemini, Virgo. A manipulator. All right, the Hermit, Virgo strongly. Someone who doesn't like to be alone, and also somebody who doesn't like to take accountability. And that could be what it is at night. Like, I don't want to be alone at home at night, so I'm going to go out and see what I can do. Or like, whatever the fuck. Excuse me. Yes. All right, so I'm just going to leave that there, because I don't like this energy. So if this person is receiving karma, they need to get it together. All right, spirit is like on their ass for you guys. So if they don't react when people mention you, whatever, they still are internally struggling about you. That's why when your name comes up, I don't react. Yeah, because your feelings is hurt, but they hurt their own feelings. So anyway, signs you could be dealing with here. I called out many, but could be an earth sign, Pisces, air energy. We have Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, so that is all I have for you, my air sign collective. And again, I hope this helped you guys out in some way. Have a good one, guys.